Do you have a birthday coming up? Are you going into your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, even your 60s, and you're starting to feel old? Then this video is for you. I'm Dr. Karin Drummond, owner of Drummond Chiropractic, and I'm turning 50 next year, and it got me thinking. I hear a lot of people saying, oh, it's because of my age that I had this stiffness or this ailment, and I'm here to tell you, you cannot blame your age until you're at least into your 70s. I've been practicing for over 23 years, and I've got to witness patients going from their 20s into their 40s into their 60s into their 80s, and I've seen these three common lifestyles where people stay well and fit and youthful, and also those that age not as well. And you might be surprised that these top three things aren't necessarily exercise, diet, and sleep. Now, don't get me wrong, I have a ton of videos on these three things, and they are very important. But they are not the ones that are most important for the quality of life. And what's the point of living to 120 if you can't get out of your chair and enjoy life? So what are these three things that'll help you stay youthful, not just looking youthful, but feeling youthful? Be sure to stay to the end, because number three might surprise you. Because number one might be a little obvious. The number one thing I see in patients that stay youthful and feel good and enjoy life, because number one, they're enjoying life. They're going out and having fun and volunteering. They have a purpose in life. This is one of the reasons why people with pets live longer. One, they feel loved by their pet, they enjoy their pet, they want to stay around for their pet. And have you heard the phrase givers gain? When you give your time for a greater purpose, that just makes you feel good, and that releases endorphins. And endorphins are what make you feel good. So doing good for others is actually really good for yourself. And enjoy your partner. There's a reason why men with a wife tend to live longer, because they're taken care of, they're feeling love. So make sure that you show your love for your partner, and not just during the day, especially at night. So what's number two? Number two is exercise your mind. Yes, exercising your body is very important, but equally important, if not more so, is exercising your mind. What's the point of the longevity of life if you're not present to enjoy it? So how do you exercise your mind? Learn new things, read books, do puzzles. Like just the other day, I learned how to solve a Rubik's Cube. And also learning another language is a good idea. One, it'll expand your horizons, but also it's a great way to exercise your mind. Learning a new skill that helps a hand-eye coordination. Doing something creative like painting or drawing. All these things are really helpful for maintaining the health of your mind. Again, what's the point of increasing your longevity if you don't have the quality? And how do you have the quality of life without the full faculties of the mind? Again, exercise your mind. So what's number three? Three is admittedly a little boring, but it is working on your balance. One of the main causes of fatality in the elderly are falls, and it's easier to maintain your proprioception than to get it back. So every day, work on your proprioception. Your proprioception is your awareness of where you are in your body. So how do you work on your balance? We've got three things that tell our body where we are. We have our eyes that look out and see the horizon. We have our inner ears that tell us if our head's moving or not and which direction it's moving. But we also have a nervous system that tells our brain where it is, and we call that proprioception. So if we close our eyes, we take out that out of the equation. And if we're not moving our head, our ears aren't telling our brain where we are. So we have to stand still and close our eyes to exercise our proprioception. So without moving our head and closing your eyes, see if you wobble at all. It's best to do it next to a sink so you can grab on in case you start to wobble. Now, if you're steady with your eyes closed, with your feet on the ground, then simply lift one leg and close your eyes. And if you start to wobble, you can catch yourself on the sink. But if you can do this for 30 seconds, then your proprioception is really healthy. And then you do it with your right leg, check yourself, close your eyes, see if you can hold that for 30 seconds. I like to do this while I'm brushing my teeth. That way I get two birds with one stone. You're gonna brush your teeth for a good minute, and if I can do it with one leg and then the other leg, I've exercised my proprioception and kept my teeth nice and clean. Because surprisingly, and it's not my top three, but oral health is linked to longevity. If you have poor oral health, it actually takes away years from your life. So to recap, the top three are have fun, exercise the mind, and work on your balance. You do those three things, and that'll improve not just the longevity of your life, but the quality of it. I hope this has been helpful, and as always, we'd love to hear from you. So if you have any questions or comments or even some suggestions, please post them below. And if you like this content and you want to get more like this, don't forget to subscribe. And it's very helpful if you click that like button so this video reaches more people. And until next time, stay well.
Come in and experience the Drummond difference. The Drummond difference.